Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. I think we're on. I think we're live. How are you? How is everyone? Happy Monday. How was your weekend? How's your week been? Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see you, Braden. Welcome. Good morning, Susannah. Good morning. Congratulations, Susannah, on all the things. I'm just celebrating. I can't wait to see all the pictures. Oh, I was thinking you with setting up this morning, which is about all of these upgrades that have really been integrated. Melanie, good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm just way off, unfortunately. Britain, what is going on? Tell us about it. If you feel comfortable, share. Feel wonky? Does it feel painful? Like if you had to give it like three descriptive words, what would you say? Because a lot of what we're experiencing can be perceived to be like sometimes my head feels like it's 5 times its size. I feel like my eyes are all over the place. Sometimes I have a little bit of what is it, like vertigo, when you don't feel like your feet are flat on the ground. Good morning, Jonathan. Nigel, good evening. Good evening. So good to see everyone. I'm excited for June. I felt so lovely yesterday with it, just felt like cleansing and clearing. It felt like, nice fresh start. Nice. I mean, my weeks start on Monday, but I was like, oh, the 1st of June starting on Sunday. This is nice. I can sink into this. But we're going into a really clear, let's really check in with the cards and see what collective message this group could receive. What really binds us all together in this group. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very fascinating. Very fascinating. Very, very fascinating. These are it's at the bottom. I don't even I love it when the world comes up reverse. I love it when that happens. There's a lot of mindset shifting that's going on, I'm feeling. Now it's reversed. Everything's reversed. So I don't know if I might have just shuffled them reversed. So no, I did put all the cards back together again. That's one way that I like to clear my deck is I'll put it all back in order again. But I just have an overall sense of longing. I think I know the root. It's just been difficult to navigate. Well, you are safe here, Braden, and I'm appreciative that you're sharing. Because it's very that longing is very, very fascinating. Almost like you're tapping into the feeling of maybe a community or a future partner or a future timeline that it's wonderful when we have the sensation of longing because that there's someone else on the end of that telephone. There's someone else, this is my millennial me. It's like there's somebody else on the end of that telephone over here. My parents used to cut off all their toxic family relatives. Finally, it's been 15 years, but we got progress. That's huge, Nigel. That is huge. Longing for my past and future simultaneously. It's a lot. It's that Pisces in you. It's like time and space just doesn't have any, like, they're like, that doesn't exist. All right, that doesn't exist. So we can read these upside down or we can read them. It's very true. It's very, very true. And it's very much saying, good morning, Megan. Good morning. Oh, that picture that you posted this morning on Instagram it's like, you're just such a magical being. I love being a part of it. I love seeing it. And so we could read these reverse, we could read them right side up. So we could read them, the whole deck was reversed. So sometimes for me, I have an entire reading as reverse. I'm like, there you go. Everything's fine. We're thinking in a different way. And even like what Braden was sharing, the awareness of what's coming up, it doesn't label it as positive or negative. It's saying there's something in the past or something in the future, something off, something's askew, something's not really. It's like when we're not sure what to do and we're not sure which way to go, we take our time. We take our time and we just vibe with what we've got. And really, I don't think this is a negative card. Sometimes it just says to me, like, pull back, don't make any massive decisions, like, especially when this card comes up. Whereas you're not bound to the expectations that you set for yourself even yesterday. Good morning, Angela. Good morning. You're not bound to those expectations. You can be whomever you choose to be in this moment. And it can feel very intense. It can feel very like I just love that we have the two nines here. And nines is it's yes attached to her energy, but we can also think of nines as a gestation period. Whereas baby after 9 months, they can't stay in their warm, cozy, bougie hotel or else they die. They have to go into the scary world that they've never known before. Cam, it's good morning. Good morning. So good to see you. Good morning. I'm so happy you're here. So now these two nines say to me is like we can't stay in the paradigm that we're in. We're getting pushed out of it. It might feel weird. We might be asked to, release certain things, might be asked to like step away from the family line or the everybody's to complaints, but I don't want to complain. And it might feel a little bit more intense. It might feel like a lot more energy than we thought it was going to feel like. And that's okay. I like to think of which one? This one, the Nine of Wands underneath is like the final test. Like final countdown. And like it's really saying you're strong enough to handle this. Yeah, you've been through some karmic woundings. Yeah, you've been through some physical, like, what is this? But now, good morning, Mason. Good morning. But now it's saying you're closer to the finish line than you thought because you recognize that you are the finish line. You are the light at the end of the tunnel. There's no destination. It's you embodying that version of yourself so that in the in between becomes your happiest life and then everyone is attracted to you. But sometimes when we're surrounded in physicality by people that don't support that or the one in the group or the one in the family. This feels family to for some of us. It feels like family to me. And I love the Queen of Pentacles, which comes reverse. I just think like Sarah, clean your house, clean something. But when she comes up straight up, it's like, oh, I like this. This is nice. She's comfortable. She's comfortable. Talks about the Five of Wands last week. So, oh, here's the Hermit. Here's the Hermit. So yeah, we can't stay in our old paradigm. We can't stay. Oh my God, I'm sorry that everything's reversed, but yeah, King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, King of Cups. There's a lot of five energy here. We might be in complete shifting transition time. This might just I feel like we're so much farther along. I'm having a full body chill. I feel like you are so much farther along than you think that you are. And it just might feel as though you're embodying the version of yourself that you are. It's kind of what I had thought of upgrades. And maybe that's not the right language to use, but we've been, going through it for the first 6 months of the year. A lot of people, hello, Scorpio, I love you, been going through it and really saying, like, I have handled what I've been in, but it's also like, come at me, universe. I'm sovereign. I have a calm nervous system. I know who I am. Nothing outside of me can touch this inner deliciousness. And so what comes next is those synchronicities, those things just happening. Like Nigel was sharing, like family members, like healthy boundaries being set, all things just happening the way that they're supposed to, the way that they're meant to. And it's not magic, it's we did that by facing everything head on, facing our shadows, doing the work, doing those reps and sets of everyday life, of just embodying the future version of ourselves that we wanted to be. Now it's like we're living in the future. And that could be a lot of like Braden, that could be that wonkiness of like the longing of the past and the future. It could be just a little bit of grounding, a little bit of grounding. That kind of clicked for me a little this weekend, how far I've come and actually allowing myself to see it and acknowledging myself. It feels so good, Susannah. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful. And it's this embodying. It's just about there's no proving our intuition. There's no proving our worth, our work. There's no proving to anyone. It's just embodying it, and it's living as it, and standing in our truth at all times. Brayden, love that for you. Susannah, we're really celebrating you. It's a really beautiful day. It's a really beautiful day. And I'm so excited. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I wanted to let you know that I have soft launched my Mastering Mars program. It's available. I wanted it to be available for my live, for my community here, and for my members. So that's on my website. That's available. I think I still have it on my thingy. Let me put it in the chat. Yeah, yeah. There you go. In Judgment card energy, reached 3-month mark of publicly doing tarot, Jonathan. Having a little review of how far I'm coming, looking forward to the future. I am celebrating you right now, Jonathan. I can't believe it's been 3 months. That flew by. That flew by. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. And really, and spend some time really acknowledging my 3 favorite questions. What did I do well? What did I not do so well, or what can I improve upon? And what is fully integrated? I feel like, Jonathan, I'm just going to use an example for a moment to really say that you've been embodying this for a while, for so long. Your channel's been coming clear. All of this has been coming in so clear, and there's no proving it to anyone. You don't have to tell anybody, hey, see me, I'm doing this. People are drawn to you naturally. That's embodying it. And I feel as though this is happening really, like, it feels, when it comes to, like, the language that I used in the description was like, when it comes to integrated upgrades, it just feels like I'm new, and this, like, skill set, this oracle is integrated fully. I've never done it before, but I know exactly how to do it. Like, it's kind of backwards, but I love it. Mason, yesterday I sat outside and journaled all the things I was grateful for, just so good energy and how I've grown in the last year. June feels like a huge month. Yes, 100%, 100%. Oh, thanks, Susannah. It's your help, advice, validates. Oh my goodness, I'm so grateful, Jonathan. I'm so grateful. And it's, one of my key phrases that I love is, this is why we surround ourselves with winners. Everyone in this chat, everyone that comes to we support you. We want you to thrive, because you being empowered doesn't take from anyone else. It makes the world a better place. Good morning. Good morning. You being in your power, you being in your sovereignty, you standing in your divinity. We just need that on this planet. We need those people on this planet. That's so special, Mason. I'm so excited. It's a wonderful way to just be present. Like, I don't know about you, but for me, Sundays, I feel like they don't exist in time. I always, like, I'm looking back, I'm looking forward. I'm just like, what is a Sunday? If not, and everybody should have a Sunday, regardless of what day it is. I implore you to have a Sunday, but you just kind of like, let time just trickle by. Let it just trickle by. So what's coming up for everyone? What are you most grateful for? What are you most excited about right now? Next week, a week from today, we have Jupiter going into Cancer. I couldn't be more excited about that one. I really am. I have so many all signs readings for all of you this week. I'm about to, like, load you up. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Happy birthday. I'm so happy you're enjoying your birthday reading. Oh my goodness. I'm just so excited. I'm just living for that one. When you get to the end, I'm just cheerleading. I'm just cheerleading. Yes, Jupiter moving into the 7th, Melanie. This is a good time. This is a good time for you. These are those aligned relationships and those aligned people, collaborators, community, everyone coming in. Venus going to Taurus. I'm going to churn all that out today. I love a week in there. I love a week in there somewhere. I'm so excited for Venus and Taurus. Lots of week. Yes, you did. You did, but that was so worth it. I couldn't be more excited for Venus and Taurus. And the all signs reading in the membership group, every single time I got to Venus and Taurus, it was like, oh, thank God. Thank God. Like, don't get me wrong, I love any in Aries, but with that Venus retrograde that we had, like, Susanna, if you could kind of give us like three descriptive words, what would you think Venus going into Taurus would be like? Susanna is like the Venus channeler. So Jupiter will be in my fifth house with my North Node in Cancer, and Venus will be in Taurus in my fourth, Chiron in Taurus. Angela, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I feel like your Pisces energy is gonna love Jupiter in Cancer. I feel like it's gonna love it, 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 love it. I'm so excited about it. Sorry, sixth house, sixth house. Even better. Even better. Even better. That's something I wanted to say. Melanie just popped up into my head. Reminding yourself that Jupiter does expand, but when Jupiter is also very independent. So although it'll be in Cancer energy, knowing that the aligned relationships that you attract and that you choose to keep in your life, making sure that you're allowed to stay yourself, not like my way or the highway, but very much I'm me and I don't have to more change myself to be anything else. All about really embodying what we put into action with Venus and Aries. Huge Susanna, huge Susanna. I love that. Melanie, awesome, 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 awesome. Let's see. What we got for Venus and Aries? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It can be what you want it to be. Whenever you have Taurus, you really want to pay attention to your body and how you feel in your surroundings. Do you feel valued and nourished? Huge, 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 huge. That word nourished, I feel like, is Venus and Taurus. Like, that's like that's it. That's it. Do you feel nourished? Like, Venus is going to be happy in Taurus. This is just sinking in. I love that after cardinal fire, cardinal positive fire, it's fixed negative earth energy. Yes, yes, yes. I love this card. One of my favorite cards in the whole deck. I call it the I am not superfluous card. You're allowed to be whatever version of a human being you desire to be. There is no like basic program for being a human anymore at all. And you don't have to be the version of yourself that you were yesterday. This is good stuff. This is a good time. I'm very excited about this. Yes, yes, Angela, I'm excited for this transit and seeing what transpires during them. I really am as well. I really am as well. I love I'm trying to think of the full moon next week is in Sag, and I here for that. I feel like a lot of what we like I want to write down for it. It's called screaming at the stars. Screaming into the stars. I wanted to just at the beginning of the Disturbed Down with the Sickness song, but I didn't know if that would hit the way that I needed it to. But yeah, screaming into the stars. Yes. Very Empress energy. Very, very Empress energy. And how nourishing is Jupiter going into Cancer with this? Like it feels like it's all about embodiment. All about embodiment. Going camping 16th, and that's my plan. Nice, nice. You're fun. Yeah, yeah. Scream into the void. Scream into the void, Jonathan. It'll feel so nice. And really allowing ourselves, because I love Venus and Jupiter. I really do. Probably, I think Mars, obviously, my program, and Saturn are some of my favorite planets, Pluto, my ruling planets. But when we think of the flow of like Neptune, Saturn going into Aries energy, and then we have our lovely, beautiful, abundant, benefic planets, Venus and Jupiter going into Taurus and then going into Cancer. And then we have this beautiful full moon in Sag right after. Release. What does that mean? I'm excited for the full moon and all these Jupiter transits. My moon is in Sag with my rising in Cancer. Mason, you are activated. Very activated. I love it. Yeah, I'm so jazzed about this full moon in Sag. I'm so jazzed. I think it's a good time. It's fun. I was looking at on Instagram, it was like the stories, like the memories kind of a thing. It was 2 years ago. I called it like going out on safari for a full moon in Sag, where if you feel good, like I need you grounded, I need you cozy, but if you want to go out just kind of like observe the humans and beings around you, it'd be really fun people watching. As long as you don't allow yourself to get sucked into road rage or frustrations or anything like that, but just watch it like you're on safari. So peaceful, Jonathan. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's like, I love when I see someone living their vibration that's the polar opposite of me. Like I'd be pacing and be like, I can hear everything. What's going on? And then just put me in a city environment. I'm like, oh, this is so nice. This is so nice. It's just like a buzz. It's like a home. But Jonathan, that Sag energy in you. Yeah, need to be out in the wilderness. It was like how I think you've mentioned before. It's like out there. It's like the bathroom's a shovel type of an energy. I think so. I think so. Yeah, this full moon, I feel as though from the channeling from the last full moon to this one, it was all about really understanding. I love that for you. I love that for you. I love that the bathroom's a shovel. And really allowing us to choose. We'll talk about this next week as well. We're going to have our live the day that Jupiter goes into Cancer, but the full moon can bring up, as always, the cuckoo pants within all of us. That being in Sag, the ninth house and the general wheel, really releasing any, I don't want to say small minded thing, but really stretching the boundaries of what we're worthy of and what we're capable of achieving and embodying it. Yes, yes. Oh, that's beautiful. 2-minute car ride? Car ride, Jonathan? Whew. I have so much respect for you. I have so much, so much, so much respect for you. Really, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. And giving ourselves this opportunity to, we know that the full moon next week, midweek, Jupiter goes to Cancer before that, and we have Venus going into Taurus before that. So, how can we practically utilize these astrological shifts in our life? How can we actually navigate? We see something coming up, whether it's a lack mindset or it's a programming, whether it's a family member, we see something that triggers us, or we like however we feel about our bank account, however we feel about our money, our values, our access to resources, all different things, very Tauran energy. And when we allow it to come up, do we identify as it? Do we let it weasel its way into our brain and do we think about it? Or do we say, wow, I see you brain training. I see this old paradigm. I see this old construct. That's not reality anymore. I take care of things. I'm aware of, ABZ, but where I'm going, we don't think about this all the time. We have things tended to. My money likes being with me. All of that is tended to in a really wonderful way. So we don't really entertain that. Or we can go into the feeling and say, okay, this is coming up. Where's it's coming from? What's the root of it? We can get to the cultural family root of it, very Cancerian energy. I also feel as though something I was thinking about with Jupiter going into Cancer. I haven't recorded any of my videos yet, but I feel like it home awaits for a lot of people. But I also feel as though this could be family stuff coming up in a different way. And I feel as though this could really depend on how we utilize that Jupiter Gemini transit. Did we speak from I statements? Did we process things as they came up? Did we really fine tune our communication? Did we work on what we're ingesting as far as content is concerned? There's content overload of things. I don't know about you, but I see like one person that does things that's triggering, and then everybody else on YouTube does like they called a reaction video to it. And I'm like, oh my God, it's just this one video that's 2 hours. Now I have like 3 weeks of content that I could watch, and this person's reaction to it, and this person's reaction to it. And it's overload. And it's like, sometimes I'm like, YouTube's just reading my mind and sending exactly what it is that I need, but also at the same time, something that's triggering me. I think, yeah, I see it. I gotta leave. Nope, I'm gonna get it. There we go. Sorry about that. That would be a big one for the proclaim. Yes, yes. And yes, Susannah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. We're seeing so much within spiritual community ebb and flow and shift and welcome new people in, and it takes discernment. I think that's one of the biggest things that I really want us to focus on from now until the full moon, also when Jupiter goes into Cancer, is discernment. How do I tell? How can I tell if this is for me? How can I tell if this is not for me? How can I tell if this is my intuition? How can I tell if this is the collective? Have I been watching, podcast after podcast after podcast and I haven't heard a tree in a little bit? How can I discern? What are my check-ins that I have throughout the day? Yes, notice what the algorithms are pushing. And it really, like Jonathan, that can be a huge thing of what we allow in, what you even allow in. Because if you say, I'm going on to check this one video to do this, then the algorithm can become irrelevant. And we can say, God, universe, or spirit will then send me exactly the one thing that I need to see today. Just like the cafe, I find you, or you find me, you find the cafe in exactly the right moment that you're supposed to find the cafe. It's without question. It's happened, like the amount of validation that I've received from every single one of you is that if I found you earlier, I wouldn't have been ready for this cafe. If like I found you exactly when I was supposed to, it was the right vibe, the right video, the whole thing just kind of came to be in exactly the right moment. So you are in control of the algorithm when you choose what to allow in. It's so important for us to say, it's kind of like putting up one of my favorite phrases that I use in my personal life. There's an invisible baby gate around me. Whether it's fires, my own discernment, you gotta check in and say, like, is your name on the list? Was this a planned video that I was gonna be watching? Or did a notification draw my dopamine to you, and now I wanna hit it because I wanna feel like I'm hunting in the 21st century and get that instantaneous hit. Because there'll be such a collective sigh of relief with the Venus transit and the Jupiter transit, and then allowing the full moon to take whatever it is that's, I don't even want to say like small minded, but lack thinking, and really like, I want you to be able to safely shatter your paradigm. And it starts with your breathing, it starts with your nervous system. Yes. Oh my goodness, Susanna. Great. I also discovered the don't recommend this channel option. And yes, yes, it's really helpful. It's a really helpful thing. On your YouTube feed, you can hit like if there's a video that's recommended to you, you can just hit on the side and just say, don't recommend this channel again. And I did that last week as well. Very nice. I love being in the same vibration as you. So, how does everyone feel about what they are feeling integrating? Does everyone feel safe within themselves? Do we have a good meditation practice going first thing in the morning? Are we doing something midday? Like, how are we feeling? Brayden, right? Right? It's like, no, thank you. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Do we feel like we are active leaders, participants in our lives, or are we passively allowing the world to show us what we believe and show us what it is that we're thinking? We are still in Gemini season, so it's very like I feel like the Mercury transit, yeah, Mercury's going into Cancer on Sunday. Like, I don't even, time is wild for me. Power card, having strong foundations, about having foundations to handle sudden change. Daily grounding and practices help a lot. Reps and sets, like you always say. Thanks, coach. I got you. I got you. It's it's that daily practice. It's what we do every single day that really defines our entire lives. And I had someone comment, I forget on what video, about, I was saying like, as within, so without, as above, so below. And really, first thing, he was like, how do you change your inner world so that your outer world changes? Like, what is it that you're supposed to change inside that changes the outside? Your mindset. It's all about your mindset. It really does boil down. Yes. I feel in between, but definitely on the path to taking full control of my life. Brayden, that is so huge. That is so huge. Your awareness means that you're so much farther along than you think. Awareness is one of the most important key factors. It's something that I talked about. I did a personal share about my cannabis journey and things like that. And your awareness of your be shifting themes. I don't want to say like full not self themes, but your awareness of yourself, self-reflection, that is huge. That is huge. There are lots of human beings all over the planet that don't even have like an inner dialogue. Yeah, they don't even have an inner dialogue. So your awareness, that's that's the first step. That is the first step in everything. And it does. It really you're much farther along than you think. This question I'd love for everybody to, if you're keen to write down and think about, but like, what does success look like? Like, what does that beautiful day, what does that look like? What does it feel like? Because Dana, there's so much. There's so much there. Yeah, I've heard of that in psychological worlds that there's no inner dialogue and there's like self the IFS. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a master, Jonathan. I've mentioned it before, and a lot of people, when I talk about my inner child, inner teenager, the family that lives inside of us, they say it's very similar to IFS. Very, very similar. Amara, it's so good to see you. You're right on time. Happy, happy Monday. There's in every sense, and Susanna, please correct me if I'm wrong here, it means there's different versions of us that come out at different moments. And when we're scared, this one comes out. When we're in fight or flight, this one comes out. It's like our protector, the firefighter, and there's all different versions of us that live inside of us. And in my language, with my lenses, it's your inner child comes out. I need attention. I need to be loved. I need to be nurtured. Inner teenager comes out. I need attention and I'm going to get it good, bad, or ugly. Our shadow selves come out. Our positive or our negative ego comes out. Our future self wants to guide us. All different lenses. Yes, yes, Susanna, 100%. Yes, and understanding their needs, 100%. And understanding the voices that are all firing off. They are all in your voice. So it can kind of be, it takes that discernment to say, okay, how am I feeling? How am I talking? What's going on? Who needs to be heard? And also recognizing sometimes, like I always know if IT or if it's intrusive stuff, it starts like, what if? Like, what if the worst case scenario happens? I'm like, I'm not even gonna, no, thank you. We're not there. Protectors, exiles, managers, and firefighters. Yes. Perfect days knowing everything is okay. Family are safe and doing the thing I love, even without pay, with no worry. That's awesome, Jonathan. Yes. Yes. They're all valid, but they don't completely understand and see each other, so you do have to reduce them. I love that, Susanna. I love that. Yeah, all different voices in our heads, they have different agendas. They really do. And we could look at it through astrological lens as well, which is, I have my sun sign, I have my moon sign, Mercury, my Mars, my Venus, all different voices that are going off. They all want different things. They're all a part of the same family. They all want you to thrive in this world. They're all a participant in that, but the way that they're going to navigate that is going to be very, very different. Mason, I'm feeling called to be a channel, but it feels like the universe has forced me into a state of rest and be patient and trust the process. Mason, those are so many important things in one comment to be excited about. You already are the channel. If you're being forced to rest, it means that the inner workings of your being to be able to hold that channeled information, the container, are being worked on. And that's not something that you can do consciously. That's basically like a beautiful new house is being built inside of your system. And so that's getting integrated for you. So follow that completely, rest and like sleep like the food group and let that blossom and journal, do things that are very, very natural to drink lots of clean water, sit in nature, bare feet on the ground and let it blossom. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. So you can go further, Jonathan. That's a sad show, and I love that. I love that. I love that. It's really we're confounding exactly 100%. 100%. There's so much of that. And one day, Mason, you just wake up and it just feels so integrated. It just feels so integrated. However you channel, however you view things, whatever's coming up for you, it'll just like you've done it your whole life, but that you've never done it before at the same time. And just take some time to be with yourself and get to know those inner voices that you already have. Getting to know your inner, whether it's IFS or in my language, I feel like the inner child, the inner teenager, like inner Mars, inner Venus, like going with your ruling and saying like, okay, how to communicate? How do they talk to me? Like your inner Saturn, depending on the sign that Saturn is, that interdisciplinarian is going to come out a little bit sassier. Your inner Mercury, how do you receive downloads? How does that come in? What stream of consciousness comes in? How does it talk to you naturally? Yes, your own practice and your clair senses. Yes, 100%. 100%. Astrological IFS. It's Susanna, I have spent the past month getting to know Mars and getting to know my inner Mars and getting to know, like, I couldn't be more excited. Please, if you are keen, please go check out my website, Mastering Mars. I'm soft launching for this group. Know your inner astrological makeup is so powerful. Those planets, we talk about them all the time and we identify with them. It's something that I mentioned in my Awakened Mastery program, which is whatever, if it's IFS, if it's astrology, if it's the DSM, however you have decided this is the lens that I see the world through, it is. That's all you need to worry about. That's all you need to focus on. Getting your natal placements. I'll speak Mars language because it's launching today and tomorrow. Getting to know your natal Mars. How do you assert yourself? How do you naturally, natally want to get things done? How does that inner divine masculine within you want to actually push things in the world? This became such a program for me because like I spent so long in fight or flight. My Mars is in Taurus, the seventh house. I wasn't getting anything done. I was getting in inappropriate relationships. I was barely breathing, but I was rigid and stubborn within that, saying like, if everybody else is okay, then I'm okay. And the Mars was there. It was just super distorted, super distorted. I did, yes. And members for the Divine Sovereign membership group, I have posted members get 30% off. There's a coupon code in the membership. I launched it today. Please go check out membership group. Please go check out my website. Take a look. See. It is available for you today. I'll be posting everything. But I wanted to share it here because I just couldn't wait any longer. Oh my goodness. Yes, Jonathan. So your natal Mars in the seventh house, it wants to get things done. It can be very helpful for people. It wants to be there for other people. We can lose ourselves and lose our drive in relationships. We can kind of stay in the size that makes the group feel okie dokie. So surround yourselves with winners or whatever label you want to put on that. It's like, I want you shooting your shot. I want you doing this. I want you doing this. Fly, baby, fly. You're like, oh my God, I can expand. Oh my God, I can stretch. Or when you have people that want to lean into hard things, lean into difficult things and challenge you really depending on your Mars placement. There's a few natal Mars placements that I want to say, yeah, Mars Pisces, it can be detrimental when you have yes friends because I don't want anyone surrounded by yes friends. But if you're certain, and Taurus as well, I would say, my placement, being surrounded by yes friends is like, no, just never change. Never change. You're like, okay, never evolve, never change. It's like, no, you want to be changing. You want to be growing. Yes, yes, thank you, Dana. Thank you. Melanie, that Mars in the 12th, that is mastery placement. Yes. Mars is in the 12th house Sag with Saturn and Uranus. What degree? The full moon is going to be at 20 degrees. So whatever planet, that's just going to be a really potent time. This could be releasing karmic contracts. I find that when I have full moons in the 12th house, like I am a little bit more low energy, a little bit emotional, like watching like romance movies or Lord of the Rings on repeat. And I just kind of like being in my own little world. The sun is in the sixth house of daily life, and then the moon is going to be transiting the 12th house of healing closures and coming home. It'd be massive completed cycles coming up, really massive completed cycles, and really reminding yourself with everything Melanie you've gone through in the past like 3 months alone, saying that's complete. And I don't have to entertain any version of myself that I've been before, getting to know yourself, who I want to be. What do I want my daily life to look like? What am I working towards? What are my values and goals? 9 for Mars, 12 for Uranus, 22. So it's going to be right on top of Uranus. This is 20 degrees. So I love that. I love that. This could be big awakenings, big downloads, big things coming in. With so many natal placements in the 12th, it is a mastery placement. It's like a mastery, it's master, they will master you type of a placement. So Mars is asking you to stand in your power. Power doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be boisterous. It can be, no, thank you. These are my boundaries. This is what I want. This is what I can offer. This is what I can do. And just letting it be. Just letting it be. You're so welcome. You're so, so welcome. And Mars and Sag, so Mars is in Sag. It's a fun placement. It's such a fun, beautiful, it's like a bonfire in one placement, in one person. It's just beautiful, loving energy vibe. It's delicious for a lot of people. But you get to be the VIP director, Melanie, and say, only those that I feel good about welcoming to my bonfire, welcome to my bonfire. It's not judgmental. It's not to say I'm better than you. It's just you're allowed to have discernment. You're allowed to. Beautiful. Let me see. I don't know. Maybe Susannah, try putting it in its own text because I don't see it in the chat. If not, send it to me and we can link it in the description. Does it work for everybody else? Because I can't see it. Let me know. Yeah, that's going to be a powerful full moon. A powerful full moon for your Melanie. I'm so excited. That full moon healing is going to be a good time. Please text it to me. I'll put it in there. No, not good link. Yeah, Susanna, please text it to me and I'll put it in the description of the whole, like in the description of the whole live. I'll put it in there. What questions does anyone have for me? What questions do you have on your transits? What questions, how can I best support you right now? What's coming up for you in your life? How are we integrating all these things? I love it. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. How can I best support this group this week? Tons of stuff happening in the stars and the planets. Grounding, like Jonathan said, is one of the most important things that we can do. Yes. Hugging the trees and really giving it over to the stars and journaling outside and just being allowing the breeze to really hit us, really grounding that in, really grounding that in. With so much fire and air going on right now, yeah, water and earth. Let it be. Let it be. It's my pleasure. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I love this Monday so much. Really, it feels I feel so full after these calls, and I receive just as much energy as I hope this group receives as well. It's such a joy. It is such a joy. It's it was funny. I was thinking to myself, like, I'm about to throw like a lot of all signs readings and so much into my membership group and mastering Mars plastered everywhere. And I'm like, no, they're good. They can handle it. They can handle it. They need some good stuff. Oh my goodness, a song for the day. I actually want something like bumpin' and something it's funny, like Disturbed's Down with the Sickness came to mind, but that's not gonna resonate for everyone. Pardon me. But, Green Sleeves is coming to mind. I've been in a jazz-filled world. Let's tap into the energy of the group. What could we really benefit from? Oh my god, Spice Girls just popped into my head too. Sybil is sleeping in her chair. She's doing beautifully and wonderfully, and she has now, yeah, Centurina Earth Day. Beautiful, beautiful. Jonathan, it's oh, so good. It's I feel like closer to the full moon, that's gonna really it's like I used to meditate to that song when I was living like many a seasons of life ago. That would be, yeah, random. Rob Lace. Yes, 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 yeah. But Sybil's doing beautifully. She's sleeping a lot during the day and becoming Sybil the Vicious at night. And she, oh my God, it popped into my head. So she accidentally knocked over the ashes of my grandmother one day. She's fine. Like she, like nothing broke or anything like that. But I was going to the bathroom, just on my toes. Like, what was that? I was like, Grammy, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah. She just jumped up onto the places that she's not supposed to jump up to. But yeah, she knocked Grammy over. And I just like because when I don't have my glasses on, I'm just like, where am I? And I was going to the loo in the middle of the night and stubbed my toe. Exactly. So what's up? What's happening? When it comes to any sort of Sybil just sees naturally beyond the veil in every way. Like she just is looking around at angels. She comes and she just like lays in her little bed whenever I do channeling, whenever I do any energy work. I have been really deeply channeling very specifically with my Council of Nine, not just my Council of Nine, but the Council of Nine. And, when I would sit in meditation and get ready, she's like sitting up, like with me. She's like, are we talking to the council today? I'm like, yes, dear. And she's very, very sweet in that sense. And she had dragon energy come through her the other day, Egyptian energy through her. Reminds me of my goth days in the golf course dancing the night away when listening to Down with the Sick. Oh my God, Jonathan, I love how many lives you've had in one life. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. It's, yeah, I think animal energy, nature energy has just been such a medicine for like the sporadicness that I experience in gem season. Mara, that's exciting. There's a whole new season for you. A whole new season for you. I love that. I love that. That is beautiful. Yeah, where is this full moon falling for everyone? It's gonna be at 20 degrees of Sagittarius. What house does that fall in? What's going on? Yeah, yeah. For me, the sun just went into my eighth house, and this full moon is going to be in my second house, conjunct Saturn. Ooh, Melanie going for sunset yoga tonight at a lakefront. Oh, that sounds delightful. Just sink into that. Fourth, Susannah. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Love it. It's gonna be a really yeah, the next few weeks, and I felt that shift yesterday. Like I felt that shift yesterday, right? Like something is just this collective. It wasn't just me, it just felt like this collective, something is just really integrated. Sag is Pluto in fourth house. You got this, Braden. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. I know you're gonna be great. You're gonna be so great. And bring it to the moon. We all become cuckoo pants. We all become the werewolf. So don't make any big rational plans on the full moon. Do some sort of a ceremony. It doesn't have to be with me. It can be with yourself, with anyone. Just have some practice that you do something. The full scream into the songs. Like any which way that you choose that's best for you and your soul's nourishment and development, that's the way to do it. It's not a one size fits all type of an energy right now. And every soul, every human being gets to experience this world in their own specific and beautiful, wonderful way. Oh, yeah, Mel. Yeah, I love it. I love it. All right. Yes, let it out. Let it out. Let it out. It's like, yeah, I want it to be whatever it is, just let it be bougie and fun. Let it be bougie and fun. Like Jupiter, because yeah, Sag is run by Jupiter. So Jupiter is technically the chart ruler for the full moon. Jupiter, 2 days before the full moon, goes into Cancer energy. Everything is just like super connected. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Dance it out. Dance it out. Right. What's our medicine card going into this week and next? Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Go. This was the first one that came out. We're we're making it happen. We're making it happen. We're just vibing. We're just like at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I have to say this because it's one of my favorite that I don't know if I heard it somewhere or if it just popped into my head. Four Swords a lot. Huge, Jonathan. Huge. But we are individually consciousness running a human avatar on the crusty rim of a fireball shooting through space. That's what's happening right now. You are a consciousness that's running the human body that you're in, standing on the crusted rim of a fireball that is shooting through space right now. That's insane. Yeah, just look at the stars and like look at the cloud formations. Mhm. 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 I love you all so much. Wheel of Fortune, Tower, and the Nine of Cups for us. I love that, Melanie. Oof, as the wheel turns, Tower. Jonathan had referenced the Tower call earlier. I love that. And making a wish card. Yes, I love that. 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 Like 100% love that. I will take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Take it. Isn't the Wheel of Fortune the Jupiter card? And isn't the Tower the Mars card? I want to say the Wheel of Fortune is the Jupiter card. Brayden, that's awesome. I love when that happens because it means that the universe is in the room. It's in the room. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Thank you. It means that the universe is in the room. God's in the room. Let it break down. Feel your emotions. Cry it out. Cry like it's a food group. Let the past and the future find you. Let it integrate. It's like you're like everything's cracked open and you're this like newborn babe in the center. Let the past and the future come and meet you. It's your time. It's your time. It's your time. Yep, it is your time. Oh my gosh. This is, yeah, Jupiter, Mars coming together. Okay, and then the 9 of Cups is gonna be Pisces energy, middle decan Pisces. Yeah, mutable. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's, yeah, that's gonna be 10 to 20 degrees of Pisces energy, wherever whatever's fallen in your chart for that. Love you all so much. Sevens and 7 of Wands. Yeah, yeah. And knowing that you have the agility to handle whatever comes up. Like, where's this? Like, he's in an advantageous position. He can handle everything that's coming. It might just take more work. And that's something that, when the source comes up reverse here, when the four of swords comes up reverse, I think of it as like awakening from rest, getting up and doing things, putting a little bit more energy into things. But what you're doing, there could be a bit of a point that comes up when we get to the Cancer solstice about, I know that I've been creating something. When it's like the gods quarterly. It's like we had the Aries equinox and now we have the Cancer solstice coming up. So later on this month, you might be put, love you so much, Melanie. You might be put in a moment, in a position to say, I'm at a fork in the road. Do I want to live this life? Do I like the reps and sets? Do I enjoy this workout? Do I enjoy what it is that I'm working towards? Does what I'm doing every day get me to my goals? Because when we get to that square, it's an exciting time. It is an exciting time, but it can be a choice point if you want it to be. Yeah, sevens make me nervous for some reason all the time. Interesting. Outside of Vegas, I guess. I love that. Created something now, don't wanna lose it. You feel choices coming. Yes, feel choices coming, yes. Ooh, feeling that already, really. reassessing what feels good. That's huge. That's huge. And it means that sometimes we go through, I call them little cul-de-sacs instead of like we went down the wrong path. Whereas, some people, maybe you went into a study or you got a job and you were there for like a few weeks. And you're like, oh, this isn't for me anymore. But there's no real pomp and circumstance to it. It's not like, "Oh, this stinks, this is bad, I don't like it." But it's like, "Oh, I've kinda just gotten everything that I needed to from this, and I've given everything that I've given to this." Yes, choice is coming. It really is, and it's I feel like I had a client of mine that said, like, it's better or it's betterer. Like, there's no good or bad. It's, do I want better or do I want betterer? Like, do I want something that's could be so much bigger, and allowing that to be something that is exciting. Like, I want this choice point to be, wow, this is me and the universe saying, do I want this good of a life or do I want this good of a life? Like, what if it wasn't a negativism? What if it was something that says, I don't want to suffer for what I'm creating. I don't want to bleed into this forever. I don't like this. Sorry, adjusted myself in my chair. I don't want to, oh my goodness, Tamara, I love that. My Sag heart loves this. Feel very in, having everything need, then move on, or just a little guilty for moving on. LOL, that weird. Those are old voices. Those are old things that, we as old people pleasers, check that Mars placement, check that Mars placement, go check out the Mars program. There's people pleasing can be such an underactive Mars energy to say, if everybody else around me is okay, then I'm okay. That's a learned pattern because it doesn't exist. You are an equal human being on this planet. There's no one person that is better than another. So when we're fully feeling good, bougie, happy, paid, comfy, moisturized, fed, coffee or tea in hand, good food in the fridge, in a healthy living environment that we're supposed to be living in, we naturally want to give more because our cup is running over. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yes, Jonathan, this is the perfect time to really do some journaling on that before the full moon. Huge time. And give that over to the full moon. Even labeling it in your journal as these are my not self themes. It could be, South Node and Virgo type of energy as well. Whereas like I know how to keep peace, so I have to. But what if we didn't keep the peace so that everyone saw that there was no peace? And they took responsibility for their own selves and their own troubles and their own things that they're responsible for. Yes, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Because it's important for us to really recognize as intuitives, as empaths, as soul led leaders, what is mine and what is theirs? What am I responsible for? Does this engagement, does this interaction make me feel good or not? You know? I love you so much, everybody. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for all of your just taking the time out of your busy schedules. I love every single one of you. And oh yes, South Node is in Virgo. Oh my goodness, what degree, Jonathan? Remind me what degree? Because that's doubly. Thank you, everyone. I'm so happy. Thank you, Susannah. Oh, have a good week as well, Brayden. Yes. Please send me the Amazon link. I'll put it in the description right now. Jonathan, this is when you have that nodal return, when that comes back around, this is just like doubling down on that feeling. And this is your opportunity to sit and say, I release that. I know that I've done this maybe tons of lifetimes in the past, but this lifetime, no more. No more. 23 degrees. It's sitting right there. It's on it right now. It's on it right now. This is beautiful. Oh, Jonathan, I love that. We have a coaching call on Saturday for members in my membership group. Everyone is welcome in that group. That's literally, Susanna, right? That's now. That's right now. That's happening right now. I don't know how I missed that. I love this so much. This is coming up for you to see it, experience it, love it in every way, in every single way. So members, we have a coaching call on Saturday. We'll see everyone 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. Welcome my new members. I'm so excited. Mastering Mars is available. Members get a 33% discount. That is available right now. I love you so much. I love the space. I love this community with my whole heart and soul. Enjoy. Yes. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Melanie, I will see you if you can make it on Saturday. I would love to see you on Saturday. Have a beautiful week, everyone. I love you so much. Yes. Oh, that's okay, Jonathan. That's so okay. That's so okay. That's so okay. Susanna and I are like, that's right now. That's right now. So, but even with Libra as well, again, the South of being in Libra, the people pleasing tendencies. Oh, now I remember. Yep, North Node Aries. Yep, 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 yep. Love you so much. Love you so much. Mwah, mwah. I'll see everyone soon, either Saturday or I'll see you all next Monday.